Thank you for this opportunity. And to brief about our organization, we represent Hexagon, Asset Lifecycle Intelligence, that is part of Hexagon AB, Swedish group. And primarily we were Intergraph, that was being represented by Rolta in India, and we became direct in 2018. So we do provide IT solutions, that fuse with the digital world and the real world. So not only the solutions, we do provide sensors, we do provide hardware technologies. So what we do is we club data coming from sensor, hardware and software, and then we fuse the real world into the digital world. So that is what about Hexagon. And coming about the trend about the digitization that's happening actually in the oil and gas is, there are few insights which I wanted to give if we categorize upstream and downstream. So the foremost thing from the upstream is the digitizing the oil fields, okay, because humongous amount of data, mountains of data would be generating daily. So what they do is, as part of it, they collect the data from sensors, they get it, bring IoT technologies and add algorithms and AI ML and do the analytics, and that's the digitization that the world is evolving. Not only that, from the upstream, if you see not only the IoT, AML, now they're getting into the blockchain technology as well. That's mainly into the upstream. And into the downstream, everyone is talking about digitizing their refineries or the process plants. Let it be the refineries, let it be the petchem plants and all. Not only, and this digitization is not nothing, it's not on the overall plan, but also on the supply chain management, about the maintenance part, about the operations part, and most importantly is the cyber security aspect as well. So this is the digitization everyone is planning to implement in their both upstream and the downstream.
Sustainability is a very important topic because we do not have two earths to live on, right? We are using already 1.2 times of the resources that we require or we have on this earth. So we have to be very, very cautious of what we have and how we can efficiently use the resources available to us. So with Hexagon and Hexagon Asset Lifecycle Intelligence, our solutions are empowering our clients and our partners, wherein they can utilize the data that they have, make more sense out of it, take decisions which are more sustainable in nature. They can reuse the data, they can be more efficient and more productive with the same resources they have. Also, we are working towards solutions such as looking at upstream and downstream industries in a factor that do we require new assets to be built, or can we produce more or be more efficient on whatever is available to us. These will be some of the aspects that we would have to debate and look upon, and digitalization being one of the very key elements that is working towards the sustainability solution. And we are partnering with most of our clients to make a roadmap ahead on a sustainable future.
So from Hexagon perspective, as Chanpreet has mentioned, that there's a lot of market research going on and about the sustainability and all. So we have devised an approach that we call it as a smart digital reality. And under smart digital reality, we have categorized as digital projects and digital assets, under which we have few sub areas as well. So under digital projects, we take care of digitization of the planning, designing, execution, construction and commissioning. And under the digital assets, we do categorize into operations, maintenance, and obviously secure your data. So this is where Hexagon Asset Lifecycle Intelligence, they provide solutions, they digitize the entire assets, right, covering every aspect or every life cycle of the project, right from the planning to the handover to the operations and maintenance.
Well, innovation and adaptability, I would say, are very important aspects for any industry, not just oil and gas. But if you look at oil and gas, we as an industry have been taking over technologies at once everybody's tried it, or once we look at that it's workable, right? So innovation is key to our industry. We have to continuously invest on innovation. We have to look at more ways to adapt faster rather than being laggards in technology adaptation. We have to be more on the front runners in certain senses, which will allow us to build the next digital oil field faster, be more efficient in the solutions that we have today. And we're talking about AI, ML, blockchain, but where's the next oil coming from, or where we totally potentially taking into account the carbon emission, the reduction of or getting to net zero. So these are some of the technologies that we have to continuously work upon and adapt innovation in much faster space.
So, as per the trend and the market research, most of the organizations who have initiated or taken the step of digital transformation, there's a report and study by McKinsey itself that 70% of the digital transformation do fail. Why? Because the use cases are not particularly defined, the software solutions or the technologies that they want to implement isn't being addressed properly. So that was one of the major challenge that they face at the initial level of digital transformation. One of the major challenges I emphasize is the cultural shift, the acceptance because of the workforce that they have it. So if the cultural shift or the cultural barriers are broken and the acceptance of these technologies do happen, then it would really improve the productivity and efficiency. So that is one of my challenges that I can describe.
I think he's spoken about the challenges well. How we are maneuvering it as a company is that getting people on board from all the full spectrum of the company is important. We do see a lot of decisions being made in boardrooms, and we see a lot of senior management taking the digital transformation path. But it's important for the people who are going to use this technology to be on board. So if you have the people who are on field and ready to adapt, and your question was about adaptability to me before that, so it becomes very, very important to focus on the adaptability part, and that's one of our key strengths that we've taken up in Hexagon Asset Lifecycle Intelligence, that we make sure all bearers of that technology are on board and they're ready to adapt and take over the shift into the newer phase that we are talking about. So that has helped us a lot. The other thing that's also helped us is that we allow our technology to be more user friendly. It makes their life easier. It makes them believe that if I adapt to this or if I take this over, the stuff that I was doing, I can do it more safer, more productive, more efficient, and I can go back home more happier. So these are a couple of things I think we've been using to maneuver our technology.